Select the system of equations that best represents the graph shown here. Now, unfortunately, all of these graphs are in standard form, which means we have to do Yolanda and type them into the calculator and see which one matches this graph right here. Now, we learned a shortcut on how to type these into the calculator, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start with the first one. You're going to want to write this down just to have practice. So I have 2x minus 4y equals 8. I'm going to go ahead and draw a short line here. We're going to zero out this x. That's the first thing Yolanda does before she moves to Brazil. So we're going to minus 2x. And we're just going to write it after the 8. And so then after that, we're going to say goodbye to her friends. And you'll see right here, she's got -4 friends. So we're dividing by -4, dividing by -4. And that's 1. So this is all we're typing in right here is the y and this fraction right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the other one as well, and we'll get those done, and then we can start on the next one. So the next one is, I'm doing A right here, so I'm looking at A. 6x plus 2y equals 18. I'm going to break up with the x by subtracting 6x. We're going to write them on the end. And then we're going to divide by her friends, which would be 2. So divide by 2, divide by 2. That cancels, and so I am typing in this to the calculator, the y equals. So let's bring up our calculator, type that in, see if it looks like the graphs that we've been given. Let's see, there we go. So I type y equals, and immediately I type divide so that it makes it easier for me to type in 8 minus 2x. And on the bottom, I'm going to put that -4, and there's my line shows up. And then y equals divide. 18 minus 6x equals 2. Now, I always like to just double check. If you have the house, you can press it, but zoom in. Those are crossing below the x-axis, but this is crossing above the x-axis here, so it is not A. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of A, and we're going to be doing these with all of these equations. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we'll go ahead and do the next one. I'm going to go a little bit faster here just to speed up the process. I'm going to do it over here. So I'm going to subtract 3x, and that's all divided by 9 here. So I have y equals 3 minus 3x over 9. And then on the next one, I have 12 minus 4x, and that's all over -2. So you should get a little bit faster on this. I know that's really sloppy, but this is what we're typing in. So let me pull that up. Oops, I'm having a hard time with this now. Y equals divide 3 minus 3x over 9. And y equals divide 12 minus 4x over -2. Again, that is below the x-axis, so it is not B. And I'm going to go ahead and delete all this mess here so I can get rid of B. Let's go ahead and go on to C. We're going to type in y equals divide. Now, I know I have an 8 right here, so 8 minus 4x. So I'm going to type 8 minus 4x, and then I'm going to divide by this -2 here. So -2, y equals divide. And I have 18 minus 2x here. So 18 minus 2x, and I'm dividing by this 6. Now that one looks closer. So if I look at the graph here, I know that it crosses at where x is 3 and y is 2. So if I click here, I get x is 3, y is 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and just check the other one, but I'm liking this one. I'm going to keep that in there. Y equals divide. I have, let's go 3 minus 9x. And then I'm dividing by this 3 right here. And y equals divide. And I'm going to subtract 2x here. So 12 minus 2x. And I'm dividing by this -4. and that's also below the x-axis. So you can see I'm at the house button, and so it is not D. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of D. So our A is the one that worked. It intersected at the correct point. C is my answer here. So we're just doing Yolanda for all of those.